Okay, DW Gaming here, and we have the new killer, the Skull Merchant. I'm just going to call her Robo Karen because Skull Merchant is the stupidest sounding name I've ever heard. So we got Robo Karen here. And this is a pure gen control build. What I'm doing is basically I want to see how good she is at keeping a 3 gen. And from what little I've played of her so far, she really sucks. She's not a good killer at all. She's really trash. She does not do well in the chase at all. She has no anti-loop, so she can't deal with any loops or pallets or anything like that. She has to break them if they're safe. Yes, you can get the exposed status effect on survivors if they remain within a drone's area long enough, but it doesn't do her any good because she actually can't get to them. They will go to the safest areas they can possibly find and pre-drop everything. That was stupid. They'll pre-drop everything when they're exposed, so it's very difficult to actually get to them and get them down. This is a very poor killer design. I know on the PTB she had the same issues, and it doesn't look like they've really improved her poor gameplay at all. They've made it so she's not a chase killer. You cannot go for long chases with her. You will lose. So basically, the only thing she's good for is locking down a 3 gen with her drones. This can get very tedious. I'm not sure why they're encouraging this kind of play style. She's probably better than the knight when it comes to locking down 3 gens, which they seem to be going in the complete opposite direction of where they should be going to make this game more fun. So I don't know what's going on with these clueless developers, but they are clueless. They don't seem to understand, what makes this game interesting. It's not patrolling 3 gens, it's going for different chases, and they just don't seem to get it. And they've released yet another gen progression perk for survivors. There's no reason for that. They want the gens to go even faster. They don't want killers to engage in long chases or in chases with multiple survivors, because if you do, you lose. So where are they going with this? They've given the survivors almost everything they need to balance solo up to a Swift level. I mean, where do they want to take this game? It's not in a good direction. They've just made a bunch of piss poor design decisions, and it's really frustrating. So it looks like this area is going to be our best bet for holding down a 3 gen. It's unfortunate also they didn't change her music. Everyone was complaining about how her music sounded like a washing machine, and it really does. It's very irritating. I'm sorry, the art department really dropped the ball when it came to this killer. So what the hell is the point of even checking that radar? I know where they're going to be. And apparently they think it's a good idea that her movement speed be reduced to 4.4 meters per second when checking radar. Why? What's the point of that? First of all, I don't even need to check the radar. I can see where they are. And I'm just going to keep this... of course. Yeah. They can't miss those damn things now. Those stupid flashlights are brain dead. So honestly, what's the point of checking the radar? I mean, I know where they are. They are all in this area. It's just going to slow myself down checking radar. It's so stupid. What were they thinking with this killer? I would love to know what they were thinking, because I don't understand. I really don't. Clown, when you're holding his bottles to throw him, he doesn't get slowed down. And his bottles are much more lethal than this stupid lady's radar. I mean, you're going to slow yourself down to 4.4 just to check radar? I mean, come on. Not to mention the fact that her power is extremely underwhelming to begin with. I mean, it's a drone that they can hack. Why even have this killer? At this point in the game, they should just release survivors. I mean, it's becoming a survivor game anyway. You might as well not even have a killer in some instances. I mean, maybe they can have a game mode where survivors do a race to the finish in terms of generator completion, because this whole killing survivors thing is just not fun anymore. It really isn't. I mean, I prefer to go for a long, well, not too long chases, but for different chases and exciting chases, you know, and not be gen rushed. But I mean, you can't do that with this killer. You have to lock down a 3-gen. That's the only way you're going to win. I mean, it's just isn't a fun play style, but it's like, I don't play to lose. And the survivors I go against, they don't play to lose. So what are you going to do? I mean, they're going to do their objective. I need to stop them. She's horrible in chase. She has no chase ability whatsoever. She's just an M1 killer with no anti-loop, so I might as well play to her strengths, which is keeping a 3-gen. I can't go for any of these chases. And they have too many resources to work with on these maps. Like these stupid pallets. Too many vaults. Too many safe loops. And they expect me to go for chases? I don't think so. I prefer to, but I'm not going to play to lose. I will try an endgame build with her just to see if the her perk Games Afoot has any value with Rancor. But honestly, this is how you have to play her. You can't go for chases. They have too many resources, too many safe areas to go to. The only thing you can do is hope for something like that when they're out position. I can't put her in the hook of the drone's scanning area because the drone will disappear because, you know. Once again, brilliant killer design by these developers. I really wish Eruption was still a thing, but no, they gutted that. There's no reason to run Eruption now. Yay. Super interesting play style. Oh, of course you had Dead Hard. Of course. That's all you idiots can run. It's that stupid Dead Hard. No other perks. No. No other perks exist. And then they wonder why killers don't go for chases. I mean, if a survivor has like 1,000,000 health states, why would I bother going for a chase? When I can just catch one of them out positioned and down them quickly because they're exposed. I mean, it's so stupid. These idiot survivors think killers have all the time in the world to, you know, just go for prolonged chases to try to hit survivors like 10 times before they actually are able to get them down. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, they're getting frustrated and bored, I can tell, because they want me to chase them. I'm not going to chase you. That's a guaranteed way to lose. Well, with all your stupid second chance perks, I'm going to chase you? Yeah, right. I don't think so. Oh, it'd be really nice if I could get her to drop that pallet. Okay. I'm going to have to start slugging here because even with this 3-gen, they're still able to get these gens progressed. They... I don't know if they have gen perks or not, but once again, the generators just go too quick. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I've got to get these gens under control in order to stand a chance. So I'm just going to have to start slugging. Give myself some more time here. Nice thing is they're just staying in the area and they're all exposed, so... can I put a drone down? No. Or is there a drone there already? I don't know. Her power's confusing. It doesn't help it makes all these weird beeping and mechanical noises, and it's like, I don't even know what these sounds mean. Like, what's going on here? Not a very good design. Terrible killer design, terrible power. Aesthetic-wise, terrible. Everything's terrible about this new killer. I don't know why. I didn't spend any money on her. I bought her with shards. But do they... If they're trying to motivate me to play the game and play the new killer, they're not doing a very good job. She is just horrible. Yeah, see? Dead Heart. But I'm supposed to go for chases and have to deal with that crap. I don't think so. Finally. Get rid of this stupid pallet. Now, the best strategy with her is to lock down a 3-gen, then deplete them of all their resources around that area. Eventually, you will catch them out-positioned. But this is... My God, this match has already been over 15 minutes long, so... We're going for the long haul here. Well, if she wants to run a comp corner, she can stay there. I'm not bothering to pick her up. I don't have enough time. So she wants to play these stupid little games, and she can just lay on the ground. Okay, that will definitely give us some more time. It's interesting, you know, one of the few times I will agree with someone like Scott Jund where he's talking about how miserable the gameplay experience is for the killer player and the survivors, and yeah, I'm in complete agreement with him. When he was playing with his friends on the PTB, he pretty much did the same thing I'm doing here, and it got to the point where they just gave up. His friends playing survivors just did not want to play anymore, and I can completely understand that. I mean, but what else is this killer good for? See, she has a pallet there. I mean, it might as well be... It's not a god pallet, but it might as well be. The amount of time it'll take me to get around that wrong side and actually get to her. I cannot go for any kind of extended chases with this killer. She has nothing to deal with any of the resources they have. And that, too. Nothing to deal with that. Nothing to deal... I mean, I could have used the exhaustion add-on, I suppose, but... I mean, Dead Heart needs to go. It needs a massive rework or something. I mean, I can't go for chases when every survivor... There we go. Every survivor and their brother runs this stupid perk that gives them like 3 health states. It's just not a feasible plan to to go for chases with a killer like this when they can extend chases. I mean, honestly, what the hell were they thinking with this killer? It seems like the ultimate in lazy design. And she's pretty much exactly what I thought she would be. The ultimate in half-assed design killer. Just no creative thought went into her at all. You have stupid drones that can't do anything. Oh, big deal. They're exposed now. It'd be nice if I could actually get them, but no. I can't. Not without losing the last gen. And the reason why this game is still salvageable is because of the fact that I'm running a massive amount of gen defense, and she's good at locking down the 3 gen. I mean, I'm not going to play to her strengths. That's stupid. Anyone who thinks the onus is on me to play how they want me to play, forget it. I don't log into the game, queue up as killer, and say, gee, I wonder how I can play like the survivors want me to play. I mean, that is so stupid. If you survivors watching this, you want anyone to blame, you blame the devs, okay? They're the ones who came out with this killer. They're the ones who thought her power would be a good killer design. The fact that you place these idiotic drones in the air that just hang there. The only thing they do is help you keep a 3 gen. I mean, I wasted pop on that one. I should have used that on this one. Doesn't really matter, though. I mean, I'm losing brain cells just by playing like this. I'm sorry. There is like no strategy involved at all in playing this killer. I just basically set up a drone and then wait for them to enter its detection area, and they either run away or they'll become exposed. I mean, I can't get them when they're exposed because they keep running to all this safe crap all over the place. I don't know. This game really given me zero motivation to play. Usually when a new chapter comes out, people are excited, you know, and they want to try out the killer. The survivors don't really matter because they're just skins. I suppose people would want to try out their perks, but their perks, whatever, the perks are not that great either. But, you know, usually people are, they want to try out the new killer. They get excited for the new chapter. And for me, and I think for a lot of other people who play killer, this is just not exciting at all. This is boring. I mean, honestly, I'll keep saying it. I have no idea what they were thinking with this chapter. All I can assume is that either one, a license fell through, Or two, they've been so invested in their new game Meet Your Maker that this chapter was an afterthought. Because I don't see how it could be... I don't see how they could have put any amount of serious time or effort into this chapter. Either that, or they're just all... They've become so creatively bankrupt over behavior. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're burnt out on their own game. I mean, it's just been one weak killer after another, it seems. Is she dead? Yeah, good. Okay. Let's see where these generators are at. I don't want to go for a chase just yet. It only takes one person to finish the last generator. Yeah, I heard you up here. Yeah, you use your little crutch perk. I mean, at least I'm playing a killer who needs these perks, pretty much. I mean, you could say they're crutch perks, but this is what she excels at. She, as I said, she's not good in chase. So you have to play to her strength in order to win. And I don't play a game to lose, alright? I don't care what anyone says. They don't like this play style. Well, take it up with the developers. Don't take it up with me. I'm obviously going to play to her strength. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, you teabagged like you did something so amazing. Your entire team got destroyed. You teabagged like, you know. You get a free handout from the developers. Big deal. Oh, I'm boring. So apparently I'm boring for playing the Skull Merchant the way she's supposed to be played. Yeah. Oh, I can blame it, really. Yeah, I sat there holding the 3-gen because that's what she does, okay? That's her strength. She doesn't do well in chase. So, of course, I'm going to hold a 3-gen. Oh, these people are delusional. Yeah, now they're running 2 exhaustion perks because of that stupid blood rush perk. Unbelievable. And they don't play to win. No. I play to win, I get crap from them. But they play to win, yeah, it's fine because they're survivors. Devs, this is what you're fostering here, this entitlement mentality. You need to take a long look at the state of your game. They're blaming me for playing to win and playing to the killer strength. But apparently it doesn't matter to these developers. They just whatever. That's why I usually don't look at in-game chat, but I did want to see what they... I'm sure they would be bored and frustrated, but that's just too bad. I mean, that's how this killer is. I mean, she's a boring, frustrating killer. And look at that stupid walk. That's the dumbest walk I've ever seen.